breaking news, a police chase that ended with shots fired. An officer shoots a suspect in this parking lot in Southwest Houston, a chaotic scene that prompted some heated words from Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo after he learned that the suspect was on deferred adjudication for an armed robbery.
Our police officers had to put themselves at risk. They had to put their careers at risk. They had to put their lives at risk. This community was at risk.
Chief Acevedo understandably fired up tonight.
We have been following this breaking news alert since our 4 o'clock newscast. Chief Art Acevedo arrived on scene just before 5 o'clock to check on his officers and to talk about what happened. Again, this was a chase that evolved into an officer-involved shooting. Both happened within blocks of each other, both in the area of the Southwest Freeway at Bissonnette. That's where our Sophia Beausoleil joins us live with the latest. Sophia?
Bill and Christine, still very much an active situation out here as officers are conducting their investigation. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a look. You can see officers have congregated over here as they compare and take notes of what exactly happened. Also, the Forensic Science Center is here collecting the evidence that was left behind. So let me start from the beginning. Houston police say just before 6:50 this morning near Bissonnette and Kirkwood, 2 males robbed a person at gunpoint and took the driver's black Honda. Chief Art Acevedo says around 2:58 p.m. this afternoon, an officer spotted the stolen vehicle and they tried to initiate a traffic stop. There was a short chase that lasted about 2 to 5 minutes. Acevedo says the suspects crashed the car at Bissonnette and 59, flattening the tires. HPD says both suspects got out of the car. The driver, who was armed, was taken into custody, but the other suspect got away. He ran to this Burger King that was on the other side of the freeway. Now, police say the 23-year-old suspect attempted to carjack another person, a woman and her 2 teen daughters, at gunpoint. But he got frustrated when he got in the car because he did not know how to drive stick shift. An ATF officer spotted him and told him to put the gun down. He didn't. That's when officers fired several rounds. The suspect went inside the fast food restaurant with gun in hand, then ran out, and that's when officers shot him. Now, police say that those police officers immediately rendered aid. The suspect was then taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. Police Chief Art Acevedo spoke about the incident and became very impassioned, blaming the judicial system because he says the armed suspect was out on deferred adjudication, in other words, probation.
I have been talking to the mother with 2 daughters in a drive-thru that were terrorized this afternoon by a guy on 3 years deferred adjudication for armed robbery. And people want to know why we have a problem with her 15-year-old daughters and a gun pointed in her face. Our community deserves better. Our cops deserve better.
And we have reached out to the district attorney's office to see if they have any comment in regards to the chief's response this afternoon. Now, Police Chief Art Acevedo says that everything was caught on body cameras, and he said this is still very much an ongoing investigation. Reporting live from Southwest Houston, Sophia Beausoleil, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Sophia.